This is a historic little
What do you want?
event. Oh, right in front of here.
Okay.
Are you
like being Florida? He always looks better than me.
No. The digital camera?
Yeah.
You got a couple?
You'll be in trouble.
You got a couple of those?
Gonna get one more.
One more?
One more?
Okay, yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, and then...
All right,
that,
Smile.
okay.
Oh, I remember that Hollywood photograph.
You remember that?
Did you ever see that one?
No.
The whole
book was dedicated to
The whole book was so cool.
Yeah. You have some upstairs, I think.
Stan, I got
Yeah.
Daredevils #1s,
You're
15,
kidding.
Hulk
Really?
#1s.
And you go through here to get in.
What are you going to do now with this?
Kidnap you.
No, this is our digital animation studio.
This part?
Yeah, and this is Stan's vault. We do live webcasts from Stan's vault.
Would you believe this used to be a bank? And when we took it over, they couldn't move the vault.
Oh, I will. I will.
And they had to leave it here.
I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
The only guy who has his own bank vault. Look at that.
But Michael's the one that needs it.
Michael rented it.
So we're going to do webcasts of auctions
Look at
here.
that, huh? My door.
Stan's door.
Oh, you gave him an idea now,
Can
Stan.
you imagine if
Well,
you
now he's going to build a bank vault.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to. I'll share it with you.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Come look at these.
Like this.
I know, I'm trying to. So we have painters down here.
Mike, you know that bear
Oh, my
bear
God.
hug we like?
Oh.
How do you like that?
Oh.
You just painted it.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Oh.
Come on back.
Oh.
A little bit like the same, but more
Those
gruesome.
acrylics? Wow.
That's a work in
Yeah, I
progress.
posed for that one.
But this is 2 days. You crank that thing out.
Wow.
2 days.
I'm
We're
Do me a
trying to
favor,
get in a
take a
rush.
picture of
The
all
guy
of
is
us.
slow.
Yeah, he's real
It's on now. Just
What do I do, press? What are these
don't press
for?
anything.
These are portraits of the village. These are all our village from Seventh Portal. And we're doing like formal portraits of them, like they're,
Make them look like they pose for the camera.
yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
Oh, view.
We're turning these into graphics, and we're going to do limited
Yeah,
edition
lift
graphics
those.
that
Yeah,
Stan's going to sign,
yeah.
and we can sell over
Artist
the
proof.
internet.
They're going to sign them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get the first one. How's that?
How many are you going to print out?
No, he meant you get the first one at a discount.
Flash him.
Watch your head when you come through here, because we got
may even- yeah,
we
we
got
got-
bear hug hanging up.
Auction some of their. Well, as always, since I'm one, I don't want to be too prejudiced, but we lead the technology to where it's going as far as culture, style, clothing,
Clothes,
music.
speech, music, sports, everything. You're right. You're right.
Right, and that's.
You lead the culture. It's
Yeah.
true.
And
I
that's
mean,
Why do you think I want to be friends with you? I want to be on the winning team.
Okay.
So that's it. What do you mean? What's that?
I don't know.
I'm the most.
Wait a minute. Half of that money is mine.
Michael's right, though. I don't think it should be something new and
Yeah.
innovative.
You're right, but we didn't have access to something new and innovative, so we're repurposing an old one.
It's already in process.
Yeah.
So let's just
Yeah,
bang
let
that
him do
out.
his thing.
Let Rob
Okay.
Ken bang that out.
But
You guys
we're used to working with them.
work with the firm?
Yeah, they're part of the representative
Oh, okay.
in Michael's in a court. Too.
Cool. Well, hey,
I have a good feeling about this.
Yeah.
Peter's the guy building it. I just follow along, you know.
What a great team. You got a great guy
He's
with you.
just terrific. I never would have done this. When my contract
Michael.
ended, he said, "Hey, Stan, now you're free. Let me build a
One
company."
la-
If he could do it for me, imagine what he could do for
I
you
think
guys.
it's going to be the synergy between both entities.
Yeah.
It really is. It's, I don't know, me and Michael are on a journey, and we're just riding, and it just seems to be such great.
So beautifully. Look, my pen in my office, my white pen.
Yeah.
All right, let me go get my pen.
You want to close the door in the meantime?
This is for private use only. Right?
Yeah, right. Documentary. We'll ask your permission because they're doing another documentary on Stan.
Right.
That his name is Slime.
Slime.
You know,
This is the real one
yeah.
here?
I
Collect them.
well, I did something with each of the administrations.
Here's my
Ridiculous, magnificent Michael.
Thank
You want one for John too?
Yeah, for John.
Can you do one more, Stan?
What's that?
One more
One for
Who?
John.
for John.
John?
He has, yes. See, we're all fans.
That's the way it should be.
Okay.
In my opinion, Stan Lee is one of the greatest comic book creators because, unlike some of the others, he's the most prolific, and he strikes a nerve in every youth. He is the psyche of our youth, and I grew up watching his comics, and it just tickles me so much to know that we are talking and working and planning to do something together. It's like a dream come true. And I think the characters that he's created will forever. I mean, just there's no limitation to their life. And I just say thank you, Stan, for this wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
So camera shy, is he okay? No, it's been great, and if we can, for the first time now, we can really do something. You remember when it was a few years ago we were going to form a company together, and it never happened.
One.
You understand, John?
Okay. But that's because Marvel constricted you. See,
That's right.
Stan has only been liberated from Marvel since last December, a year ago.
Yeah, I had this lifetime contract. I couldn't break it. But now
You couldn't compete or nothing.
couldn't compete or anything. But Peter set me free. He's like Moses. He helped me let my people go based on those two more old characters.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Okay. Now this is, we just opened this one.
Okay.
We have about, I don't know, 50 digital artists here.
Oh.
He built the digital a feature studio there.
Come on, y'all, sing it with us.
Michael Jackson, I've met him a few times. First time I met him, he wanted to talk to me, so he called me and I said, sure, I'll come. He wanted to be Spider-Man, to buy the rights to Spider-Man. I think he wanted to play the part of Peter Parker. He never said that, but I gathered that. When I told him I didn't think the company would sell it, he then wanted to buy Marvel. He said, well, then I'll buy Marvel. I don't know what happened. I mean, obviously he didn't buy Marvel, but he wanted to very much. He came to my house once about 2 years later, and he wanted to talk to me about something, and he brought his little son with him. He was a very concerned parent. He had a little bottle with him, and he had all the things for the kid. And he really seemed, from what I knew of him, he was a hell of a nice guy. There was something tragic about him. Once he asked me to meet him at a hotel, and there was a huge room, must have been the biggest room in the hotel that he had rented. No furniture, nothing, just him in the center of the room and a mirror on a wall, and he had been practicing some sort of a dance. But there was something so lonely looking about it. My last glimpse of him was him just standing there in that empty room. I don't know why. I felt it was very sad.